This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with the Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense has the ball first today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think he's leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking to pass. It's Fife. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Shotgun snap on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Owens. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So Missouri State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team.
Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clark to fire. Pulls it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bears will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. To the ground with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The toss sweep to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With jet sweep pass. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Western Kentucky was far from the friendly confines of Bowling Green, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Nice move there. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
First down for the offense.
Clark wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clinton. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Clyde. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Fife. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Clyde. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Has to get there to move the sticks. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Callaway. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A great catch and run for 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Bear offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, we're kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for 1st down. Clark to fire. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. That had all the makings of mud meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Good enough for 1st down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Clark wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. The official says no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this 3rd quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence. Turning it on! He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. It's a draw. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Lawrence. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clark to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Hey, this offense wants to get back in the football game. It starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in way at the 37. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And his throw is incomplete. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
Number 92 on to punt it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for space. It's Lawrence. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Going with the ground game left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in an empty set. Clark wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Give to the running back. Hard running there.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Clark to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw. It's Fife. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fry. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Callaway. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. On the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Clark wants to throw. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Got the quick completion.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D-end getting that sack.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. hustling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Scanning the field, it's Fife. Throws for the tight end. Trying to barrel in. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. A first down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Dropping back, it's 5. The screen, he's got wheels. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. New Mexico State goes to work 1st and 10 to start overtime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And they score first here in overtime.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he makes the extra point. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Clark to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. Here's a heat. That'll do it. The sack ends it as the defense puts the final nail in the coffin. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.